Top 10 celebrities who immediately regretted their marriages. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to Celeb Max. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Number 10. Renee Zellweger. Renee Zellweger and Kenny Chesney first met back in January 2005 at NBC's concert of Hope Tsunami. Telethon reports say Renee told Jay Leno that there weren't any sparks between the two of them that night, but they still exchanged phone numbers. Sparks must have grown between them because they dated shortly after, and a few months after they got married. Their wedding was on May 9, 2005, but their marriage did not last long and came to an end just 4 months later in September. And you know when Renee filed for an annulment and cited fraud as a reason. That statement spread like a wildfire and everyone was throwing shade at Kenny Chesney. But Renee came to his rescue and said, I quote, fraud is a simple language and is not a reflection of Kenny's character. Number 9. Kris Jenner. Queen and matriarch of the Kardashian-Jenner clan, Kris Jenner isn't shy about letting the world know how she feels. A camera team has been following her and her famous family around for over 10 years, so we are always up to date with the gossip. But what you might not have known about this businesswoman is that the one regret that cuts her more deeply than all the others is her marriage breakdown with the father of her first 4 children, Robert Kardashian. The one regret if I had to do it over would be marrying Robert Kardashian, Kris revealed. Reports indicate that the mother of 6 had an affair which sparked her divorce from Robert. Number 8. Pamela Anderson. The second half of this marriage Kid Rock may have similar feelings, but Pamela has opened up about the marriage more than he has. Their marriage is famously known because it happened suddenly on a huge yacht in St. Tropez back in 2006. Their first engagement was called off in 2003 and then 3 years later, they got married in July on a boat. The yacht party was a huge success, but their marriage was not. It was actually very short-lived. Pamela filed divorce in November of 2006, and it was finalized in 2007. Back in 2018, she spoke candidly about past marriage during an interview with Hollywood Reporter. She admitted that she never spoke to him again after their split. For her, it was kind of like out of sight, out of mind. She does admit that the wedding should not have happened, but does not slam him personally. Number 7. Jennifer Aniston. Guys, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux first met in 2007 while on the set of Tropic Thunder, and soon after, reunited on the 2011 set of Wanderlust. Afterwards, they began dating, and went on to get engaged in 2012. Aniston and Theroux enjoyed a long engagement, but eventually tied the knot in 2015 at a private ceremony in Bel Air. After 2.5 years of marriage, they announced their separation in February of this year. Yes, after 2.5 years of marriage, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux have announced their separation, the Associated Press reports. Number 6. Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey and Lauren Holly romance came as quickly as it went. For years, Jim had been infatuated with Lauren after having watched her on the soap opera All My Children. And so when it came to doing a screen test with her for Ace Ventura: Pet Detective, he felt as though she was already part of his world. And it was then that the romance began. The two eventually got married in 1996 atop a mountain. But soon, Jim and Lauren ended their marriage 9 months later, with some thinking that it was because of cheating or career jealousy. Number 5. Usher and Grace Miguel. The singer and Miguel started dating in 2009, shortly following Usher's previous divorce from first wife, Tameka Foster. He proposed to Miguel in 2015. Following almost 10 years together and 2.5 years of marriage, the couple eventually separated in March this year. And the reason which came forward was the lack of interest in the relationship. Number 4. Amber Heard. Johnny Depp and Amber Heard met on the set of The Rum Diary in 2011. They began dating in 2014 after Depp separated from longtime girlfriend Vanessa Paradis. They became engaged the same year and were married in the Bahamas in 2015. In May 2016, Heard filed for a restraining order and a divorce, citing physical and verbal abuse. Their divorce was finalized on January 13, 2017. Heard received a $7 million settlement, all of which she donated to charities supporting victims of domestic violence. Number 3. Carly Waddell. Bachelor in Paradise couple Carly Waddell and Evan Bass have called it quits after 3 years of marriage as of December 23. Guys, we don't know the actual reason behind their breakup, but Waddell once reported that it was her biggest mistake of life to marry him. Number 2. Katie Holmes. Katie Holmes and Tom Cruise got engaged after dating for a whirlwind 7 weeks in 2005, then welcomed daughter Suri and had a Scientologist wedding ceremony in Italy the next year. 5.5 years later, Holmes surprised him by filing for divorce. The couple, who had a prenup, had a signed settlement 11 days later. And now Holmes, who has returned to the Catholic Church, has primary custody of Suri and was romantically linked to Jamie Foxx on and off for 6 years. Since his third divorce, Cruise has released 8 movies, with a Top Gun sequel set for 2020. She said in one of her interviews that it was her biggest mistake of getting married to Tom Cruise. Number 1. Erica Mena. Erica Mena filed to divorce Sarah Fee Samuels after less than 2 years of marriage in May. The Love and Hop Hop star, while pregnant with her second child, filed for divorce in Fayette County Superior Court in Georgia and asked for primary physical custody of their daughter Sapphire. The exes, who welcomed their first child together in February 2020, got married in October the previous year. They made waves later that year after launching a joint OnlyFans account. So that's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.